The Kansas State Wildcats are the biggest surprise in all of college basketball this year. Picked to finish 10th in the Big 12 Conference by Sports Illustrated. Heck, I had them picked to finish 10th in the Big 12 this year. Well, they've surprised everybody. Kansas State has been incredible this year. 18-3 right now. They're first in the Big 12, and they are a top 10 team in the nation as of this video. Now, Austin, is this a fluke, or is Kansas State for real this year? Well, let's talk about it. Here's 3 reasons why Kansas State is a legitimate Final Four contender this year. Now, the first reason that Kansas State is legit this year is because of their 1-2 scoring punch. Keyontae Johnson and Markquis Nowell make up the best 1-2 punch in all of college basketball. First, looking at Keyontae Johnson, the big physical forward has been tremendous in his full-on return to basketball this year at Kansas State. He's averaging 18 points a game, leading the Wildcats right now. He can score at all 3 levels and is their most consistent player night in, night out. Now, on the other hand, Markquis Nowell, their 5'8" point guard, has come out of nowhere this year in his second and final season at Kansas State. Nowell is averaging 17 points per game. He's been an absolute sniper from 3. He can get lethal hot from deep on any given night. He's shown that, especially in Big 12 play. He also creates for his teammates at an exceptional rate, averaging over 8 assists a game. Now, this 1-2 punch is going to be crucial for Kansas State to make a deep run, because if one of them is not having a hot, shooting night, a good shooting night, the other one can step in, catch up on that slack, and especially for Nowell, he can create for his teammates so well. That 1-2 punch is going to be crucial for K-State. Now, on to reason number 2. But first, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please subscribe to College Hoops Tonight. If you like college basketball, bold predictions, NBA draft analysis, and betting advice, this is the home for you. Subscribe down below to get more content like this. Now, back to the video. Now, reason number 2 is Kansas State moves the ball exceptionally well for a Power 5 team. 66% of their total field goals made come from assists. This is incredible for a team playing against top opponents night in, night out in the Big 12. This ranks 6th in the entire country, which is just really impressive because the teams that are above them are more often than not mid-majors in this category. This causes defenses to be chasing the ball defensively throughout the game and throughout crucial possessions, which can lead to wide open shots for the Wildcats. This is going to be huge in March if they can get teams to chase the ball, because they can end up with wide open threes or potentially even dunks at the rim. And who doesn't like dunks at the rim? So that is reason number 2. Now, the third and final reason that Kansas State is a legitimate contender this year is because of their improvement on the defensive side of the basketball. Kansas State's defensive rating has climbed all the way up to number 27 in the country. This is a tremendous improvement from last year. Now, Kansas State surrounds their 2 star scorers, Markquis Nowell and Keyontae Johnson, with defensive specialists at the other guard and forward spots. Kansas State has a lot of length. They're pretty switchable when it comes to the pick and rolls, and they have just been tremendous defensively this year. Now, even their 5'8" point guard, Markquis Nowell, you would expect him to not be much of a defender. However, he's been a terrific improvement on the defensive side of the ball as well, with a 94 defensive rating. That's 6% better than average, which is pretty incredible for his size. Now, defense is going to be huge for the Wildcats because really and truly, to make a run in March, offense comes in all shapes and sizes for teams that make runs in March. However, defense you got to have defense. You have to be able to hold your opponents to not their best nights consistently in March to make a deep run. I think Kansas State has that, which is why they're dangerous this year. Now, those are the 3 reasons why Kansas State can make a legitimate run this year and potentially get all the way to the Final Four. Now, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe down below to College Hoops Tonight to get more videos just like this one. We're going to be ramping up our coverage as we approach March and the back half of conference play. It's only going to get better, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a good one.